Hi friends, this is Sarah from Crafting and Relaxing. Welcome and good morning to all of you. It is Saturday morning and I am filming updates and then I'll roll it out shortly. I don't know that I have a lot to update you on, but at least I have a lot of honest truth about what I didn't get done. And I wanted to share some cards that came in and just kind of tell you real life. First, we have cards. This I'm sure was on time, but I hadn't checked my P.O. box. Is this gorgeous or what? Little tiny details right here and little dots, right? We can make our own embellishments. Have a joyful Thanksgiving. Love this paper with a touch of blue, Linda. Thank you so much. And then on the inside, she matted and wrote. It's very lovely. Very, very cute. Love it. Okay, Mary's been doing postcards for the holidays. Not for the holidays, but just like postcards in general. When she went on a trip, she made them in advance, just solid, and then decorated them. And then for Christmas, she did postcards. 'Tis the season to be jolly, and they're all embossed. And then she's got layers right here and a cute patterned paper. It feels like she might have recycled some stuff, maybe an old card or something. It's pretty cool. Or maybe a magazine. Different textures of papers. So thank you so much to you two. And then look at this one. This is from Vicky and it says Meowie Christmas. And it has a cute little kitty pattern paper back there and then a chipboard kitty right here and the gold. I love it. And I don't think I would have thought to layer this cat right here. Very cute. Thank you so much. So we had some happy mail come in. In my last updates video, I showed you all my dreams and projects and I didn't even finish smashing this. That's where we are. I did do some other things. So let me think about what I actually got done. I worked on this. I'm still not quite done. I have some more things I'm assembling down here. I had my December daily and I did get that ready. I still need to put some Christmas washi in there and I've been working on it. Are you guys doing a December daily? I had a couple days where Zelda was sick, so it got away from me. But other than that, I've been writing quite a bit. It has way too many pages, so I just started rambling on so I could fill it up. And then I couldn't decide if I would stop and pick up next year. Nancy does a cool thing where she writes every day the same page in a colored pen year after year. I didn't think of it, but I probably could have done something like that. But the journal she does that in, when I made it, I made the pages pretty plain. So they're not like different shaped and, you know, weird. I like that idea. I just didn't think to make my journal that way. I took a bunch of beachy stuff and I did make kind of a new beach journal. So I have that ready. I don't know where it is, but it wasn't a lot. I just went through here and there kind of in the beginning and started getting it beachy. And then what I do lots of times is I'll have like a little bag of embellishments like December daily and I'll write and then I'll decorate. So say you wrote here and then you just ran out of things to say or whatever. So the bottom half's empty. So that day, maybe it gets a big piece of ephemera or something happened and you spilled a little bit of I don't usually drink coffee at night, but something. So I'll put a sticker there or I'll just find something I like during the day, a candy wrapper or something and put it right there. You never know. But I kind of dress up the pages as I go sometimes, especially on a December daily. Then my to-do box is still to do. The same journal cover. The butterfly stuff. I haven't played with this, but I have an idea for it, so that's progress. Yeah. I didn't work this bin at all. In fact, I added stuff to it because this was blue and I thought, oh, I might want that with that. And then I did find on some project I was looking for, I bought a bunch of these in an envelope and I thought, where are they? Well, now I have some. I found some, but that project was long since gone. The postage stamps in general. Okay, I did it. I took them all, I dumped them out of that thing, and I have them in bags now. And as I've been putting things together, I've been separating ones that are already washed and ready to play with. Oh, let me show you. Look at this cute little bag that was a giant pile of washed postage stamps. So there's a couple in there that are still trying to curl, but this has been under an encyclopedia since I told you I was going to put it there. I don't remember when that was. So now I have washed and I have not washed. The washed ones they're just easier to collage with. These are fun to make clusters and have the postmark and the extra stuff around. But if you want to do a whole bunch of them and get it to lay down, I like to get them off the backs. I want some of both. How about that? Postage stamps, great progress. You saw what I made in Smash Our Stash where I was using some. I haven't made any more journal covers of postage stamps, but I probably will because, I mean, I have a lot of postage stamps and they were a big hit. Did we talk about this? I don't know. Maybe only in our member side. In our member side, we were talking about die cutting machines. I have this one. It was from Honeybee Stamps. How long have I had this, you guys? Year, two, hard to tell. It's fine. Sometimes when you have really detailed dies, you need a bigger machine than just your little one, especially if it's a die that almost fills this up and then you want to cut it. It's just too much for these little guys. Like, my little word scent, here we go. Let me show you. I've got, this is going to fall apart. See, I'm in the middle of a lot of things, but I'll explain what's been going on and why I'm so busy. It did fine on this. I cut Happy Birthday. It did absolutely fine. But something bigger or more ornate, it just doesn't get the job done. My Big Shot, the plates are getting tired. I mean, it's tired. And then I also have that little tiny sidekick, which I should have thrown away a long time ago. And when I use it, I'm frustrated. This is a lot heavier than the sidekick. If you want a travel one, I got the Anna Griffith. She's been in the game for like 30 years and I still don't know her last name. I got her die cutting machine. Santa sent it to me. But then Santa put it in my craft room. Like maybe I could open it now, but I just thought I have too much going on. So at some point we're going to open that and start playing with it. But I do want to clarify because Nancy made a comment. I'm not going to be like a die cutting diva like Noni. I mean, I'm still going to be me. I'm just going to have a fancy die cutter. At some point that is coming out and we'll play with it. And I got it on a Black Friday bundle sale. It was kind of hard to find on the website. Big shout out to Mary, my member, who helped me find it. Because when you search for the die cutter machine, it didn't come up because it was in a bundle. And the bundle was discounted more than the die cutting. You know, it was one of those crazy things. And then there was a first time shopper coupon or something. So I used that too. So it came out pretty good. There were some on Amazon, I think, is where Eileen got hers. But those were all gone by the time I heard. What I'm hoping to do this weekend is finish the small pad. This is for, I mean, really was for last month's video, but it's for the end of December. But I just thought I have all these wintry cards and I'm going to have more and I'd like to get them mailed. I haven't made cards for work at all. I just don't think it's happening this year. I mean, what is today? The 14th? It is not looking good for me. Plus I need to get ready for Hawaii and figure out, like, do I have a swimsuit? Come on, ladies. Like, do you have a swimsuit that fits? Ugh. Then I did order, I don't know where they are, but I ordered a bunch of photos for my beach journal from last year, and they came. I sent them to my P.O. box, and then I couldn't figure out where they were. Things I do. I want to go through those this weekend and put them in, like, Mother's Day, there's probably a picture of my sister and my mom and I, you know, kind of match them up. There's lots of space when I make a journal, you know, and I put all those patterned papers. Like this one's a good example. There are pages in here that just, they aren't good to write on. So like right here, this is a great place to put a photo if you have something from the month or the week or whatever and you want. I wouldn't cover that up necessarily. Here, this would be another great spot for a photo in this one, or you could trim one down. So I've written on most of the pages, but I've left a lot of these ready for photos because I knew I was going to order them later. And sometimes I just put paper in because I like it, not because I am going to write on it. So I have the pictures. I feel like that is a big step in the right direction. I don't even think I cracked the seal on this box, but I was so glad many, many, many times that I brought that Iris case of winter stuff that I thought I wouldn't use because I needed it for these cards. It was fun. And that's where I found like bits and bobs, and then I put them in this. This is a box for gum. So if you chew gum and you get those boxes, keep them. The only thing is it doesn't actually seal. So little tiny tinies, if you put them in there, they can fall out. But if you're like organized and you keep them on the counter in a little rack or something, I mean, not me, but you might, then they wouldn't fall out. Let me show you It's, you know, it's messy. It's messy in here. It's not terrible. And then, okay, yeah, it's messy. I don't want to show people's addresses, so I need to be careful. So that's it for today. I'm going to work on all that stuff. And I am the queen of laundry this week. So Zelda, when I went to bed, I think it was Tuesday night, I discovered accidents in the bathrooms, and then I started tracing it back, and it led to Zelda. And by then she was doing weird things like trying to pee and scooting around. And so turns out a 1-year-old female cat can get a UTI. And if you have a suspicion and you take that cat to the vet, tell them to test the urine first and skip the x-ray because it is much cheaper. But, you know, live and learn. It's very unheard of for a female, healthy, young cat to have a UTI. So they just didn't start there is what happened. And it was a very expensive day, but I was just so grateful that we got it figured out and she got to come home with me, that we're fine. She has been peeing everywhere. So she's been locked in her room for days, and Eliza gets to come and go, but Zelda doesn't. And Zelda's now at the point where she's feeling better and she thinks I should let her out. And I haven't seen her pee anywhere weird this morning, but as the UTI gets better and the medication kicks in, yesterday, the volume of pee that came out was significantly more. Like before, sometimes it was drops or none. It was significantly more, and she didn't put it in the box. So I don't want to let that wander around my house. We have been doing, you know, towels and rags. We're a pet-friendly household, so they have their own set of rags and towels. And those have been washed and washed and washed and washed, and I'm about to do another load. I just wanted to get the video made first. I have been busy doing laundry, sitting in the cat room, which, you know, does not work for crafting, and just checking on her and doing meds and feeding her. She's eating really well and recovering. So I think we're on the path to good, but it was a little sketchy there for a couple days. It's a lot to manage 2 cats, and now we're going to prescription food. From here on out, permanent, some kind of urinary, don't get a UTI again food. We shall see. They were both headed for a weight management situation anyway, so... Eliza will be joining her on the food because it would be too hard to keep them separate. If you have one cat that has to eat this food to prevent urinary tract infections, you just don't want to take the risk of having the other food out. It'd be different if it was just a weight management issue. That is our excitement here. I hope everybody in your household is healthy and happy. We are getting back to that very soon. The wind is blowing like crazy here today in Oregon, and we've been getting a lot of rain. I hope those of you who are dealing with different weather are warm and cozy. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.